This is Tuesday, March 31st. Driving home after work. I did an 8-hour shift at a hospital, but normally, I don't know, in 8 hours, a day shift of 8 hours, you might see 10, 15, busy day would be 20 patients, somewhere between 2 or 3 an hour, maybe a couple people an hour, 15. And today, the end of March, when cases are going up of corona all over the country, and New York has a ton, I saw 4 patients today. I mean, that's nothing. So slow. People are staying home. They are appropriately avoiding the ER for fear of getting sick. And this is ironically, this is one of the slowest days that I've ever had in this ER, which is what I anticipated. That's number one. Number two is the 4 people that I saw, none of them were coronavirus. In the news today, Trump held a press conference, and friends told me, I didn't watch this myself, that they estimate 100,000 to 200,000 Americans are going to die from this. That if we did nothing, that number would be over 1 million, 1 to 2 million Americans. It's just really hard to imagine that. And maybe this is my own denial about where we're at with this, the potential of this pandemic. But when I look at the numbers, and worldwide 30-something thousand people have died worldwide, and that includes after this virus has gone through the most populous nation on earth, China, 1.3 billion. It makes me skeptical to hear, we're going to have 100,000 dead, when other countries didn't have that. And we're doing very different things than they did in terms of preventative measures and containment and mitigation and all these things. But I think the U.S. is sitting somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 deaths at this point. The whole country could get into trouble, not just New York, and probably will. Hearing places like Florida, I think Florida, there's 6,000 cases, the deaths are climbing. They have not locked down like California did, for example. The state of Washington is no longer at the top. They responded quickly. And now other states and other numbers, it's increasing. So it's really worrisome thinking about Florida. Elderly population at risk for this, and then all these spring breakers that disregarded and continue to disregard the stay-at-home, home quarantine, social distancing recommendations, and the lack of statewide leadership on that in that state is a setup. It just seems like a setup, like that Florida's going to get into trouble. Old people and not listening, not playing by the rules, not social distancing. Bad, Looking at the numbers, like things are not popping in California yet. And I feel like it's coming, but maybe it isn't going to be as bad as New York, or as some of these states in the South, or Michigan's starting to get worse, or wherever it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm in denial, and it is going to get bad. We're going to have several 100,000 Americans die, and I don't know. what's the consensus with epidemiologists, these public health guys? What are the numbers that they're all realistically projecting based on what we're doing and what it really looks like? I feel like if you say, well, if it's bad, 1 million, and then realistically it looks like 1 to 200,000, and then less die, you look like you're winning. So I don't know. 2 shifts down. I was off earlier today at 4. I go back 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. the next couple. I feel great, even though I'll admit I am wired. It's just like I'm ready to go into battle, and I'm just sitting on the sidelines, and it's killing me. And I'm like, can't sleep at night because it's not because I'm anxious. It's just because I'm full of energy / stressed. I don't eat as much. I feel like semi-manic in this. I mean, I absolutely need to sleep, and the last thing I want to do is let my own body get run down from being in a high adrenaline state all the time. Like, I really need to take care of myself, and we got to pace ourselves. California could, get in big trouble fast. So that's all I know today. I don't think I have much more to say. Enjoy my little ride home, and we'll see what tomorrow brings.